All right, while I have you here, I want to talk about some medical discoveries making headlines. Talk to us about this robotic suit communicating with the brain when it comes to spinal injuries. Right. I mean, and can I get one, even though I don't have a spinal injury?
Right, you don't want to have one, but Vlad, I have to read the title because it's such a cool title. Long-term training with a brain-machine interface-based gait protocol induces partial neurological recovery in paraplegic patients. This is a study out of Brazil, Duke, UC Davis. I wrote these all down. Colorado State University, Switzerland, Germany. And the reason why I'm saying all these places is this is a big deal, a study that was done multi-centric. And it turned out that they took people who had paralysis. They could move their arms, but not their legs, and there was paralysis from various stages down. There are these machines, these exoskeletons, which you can put them on, and we've known in the past that they can help you to walk. They're often controlled with just brain waves, so you can train by thinking to activate the exoskeleton, and then suddenly you're walking. So that was an assist. The huge surprise here is that it looks like after a year of training with various kinds of physical therapy, etc., that there's actually a regaining of the function of the spine. Wow. That they actually can feel, whereas they didn't feel before at lower levels, and they can actually do some movement. So I have a little demo here. Yeah. This demo was with the help of our trusty intern, Kanakja, and my superstar medical producer, Heather Juan Tesorero. So here's a pencil, right? We used to think that when you had a severe spinal cord injury, that and it was like breaking a pencil. So that's it. They're not connected anymore, right? And there's no connection. You can't. How can you have movement? Right. Because if this is your brain up here and the signal's going down the spinal cord, and then there's a gap, how do you get the signal to your legs? Right. Well, it turns out that it's probably more like breaking a popsicle stick. This was Heather Juan Tesorero's idea, the popsicle stick, and boom.
Oh,
it's broken. Yeah. But you still have some fibers there, right? They're still connected. They go to sleep. And it looks like what this training does over the year, Vlad, is to reawaken them.
Wow, that's fascinating. So in addition to this exoskeleton, you've also got virtual reality that somehow is able to play?
Yeah, well, the virtual reality is to help do the training. So they have these avatars. I mean, can you believe we're talking about avatars and virtual reality and the brain-machine interfaces? So how are you able to train your brain waves to activate your legs? And the way they do that is at first, lots of ways, but one is a cool way is with an avatar. So they're thinking, move the legs, and then the avatar's legs move, and eventually their own legs will move with the machine. And here's a cool thing, right? They have these sensors on the bottom of their feet, on their legs, so that and those sensors send a signal to the arms, to sensors in the arms. So when they take a step, it sends a signal to the arms feel it, and then the person is trained to interpret that as that they're walking.
That is so
suddenly
cool.
They have the sensation, they have the motor function, and the amazing thing is, after a year, and now there's some more follow-up they're going to publish subsequently, after a year, they actually are regaining function. So this is a brave new world.
Dr. John LaPook, always good to have you.
Great to be here, Vlad.